Hello there, this is Mary Schiller. How are you today? This is another episode of Project Streamline where I talk about simplifying my business in order to make a bigger income and a bigger impact, or the other way around, however you'd like to look at it. I'm coming to you today, as always, from Paris, France, where I now live. It's a little bit overcast. The sun is kind of peeking out from behind the clouds at the moment, and I only have a few minutes to chat because it's going to start raining pretty soon, and I've got an important errand that I need to run. And since I don't have a car and I do almost everything on foot, kind of would like to get out before it starts pouring, because it has a tendency to do that here. It will kind of just come down very suddenly. So in this episode, I have something that I want to share with you that was really instructive in something that I think I have not been very good at. And I'm wondering if you could use some help here too. And by the way, if you do hear a little noise in the background, they're doing some work on an apartment in the building and, construction, whatever. So anyway, this morning, as I was starting my workday, I got a very nice message on Facebook from somebody who said that she had gone to a gathering last night in the UK somewhere, and that the topic of my books came up, and that several people who were at this gathering said that my books had made a tremendous impact on them. And I was like, oh my gosh, really? That is so amazing. That first of all, the books have had an impact on them. And second of all, that she stopped to tell me that. That was just so cool. And it really solidified what I'm doing right now, which, as I've said in a couple of the previous videos, one of the three aspects of my business where I'm really focusing my attention is on marketing my books. So I'm making a lot of changes to how I'm talking about the books online, changing the descriptions, the keywords. I'm redoing some automated email follow-up. That's all in process right now. I'm making progress, and I'll talk more about that in a later video too. But the bigger takeaway for me is this. Sometimes we can be kind of blind to what people are really responding to. We can sort of have our own agenda. And sometimes when we have our own agenda and when it's really fixed in our minds, we can miss the obvious. We can miss the obvious. There are things staring you in the face right now that you could be doing business-wise that are A, simpler, B, more effective for people, and 3, probably more fun than what you're doing right now. And so sometimes it helps to just sort of hang back and ask yourself, what are people actually responding to in me? What do they seem to hear from me that resonates with them? What kind of feedback am I getting? And of course, you can ask people just outright, what are things about me that really connect with you? What are some things that when you hear me talk about, that you really listen to and pay attention to? Super, super helpful, because we are not good judges necessarily of how people are seeing us and what they're responding to. And so getting that kind of feedback from someone like that this morning really just helps me to get even more fueled, I guess you could say, to get my books out there to more people. One way I'm looking at doing that is doing some more public speaking. So I'm investigating that aspect of things. Obviously, I'm doing things like these videos and putting them on YouTube. So I would love for you today to just pause and see if you can spot something really obvious that maybe you're not seeing in terms of how people are responding to you and what they're responding to. And that will be a big help if you want to streamline your business and make a bigger impact and ultimately a bigger income. I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.